Hey guys, so if you just watched the whole video, you heard me saying the end of it that I forgot to talk about the giveaway. So we're going to do that now here. Just tell you guys before the video starts, we're going to go in depth with these Digimon and talk about them. It was fun doing this video. I haven't done one of these videos in a while and I really missed it, so I actually had a lot of fun talking about this stuff with you guys. But we're going to be doing a giveaway here. You do the normal stuff, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And we'll do 3 people will win 490 stones each, so 490 times 3. I just did the math in my head at the end of that video. Kind of funny because I couldn't figure it out. It's 1470. That's what I said. Still haven't looked at a calculator or anything. I'm super tired, so hopefully it is 1470. But it'll be 3 people will win 490 stones. We'll do the winners here. You might not win it in time and get the stones in time because there's a lot of orders with the vendors. You might not get it in time for the event, but you will get it for the next event or the gacha for Magnamon X if you're doing that. So just like, subscribe, comment your Discord name, all the jazz we normally do, and enjoy the video. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, DigiGamer here. So I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, one of these breakdown videos. It seems like I don't put out content as much as I used to, and I guess that's true. It's just I'm really busy with, just life, man. Life sucks. So I gotta do all these adult stuff, and it just sucks, man. But here we are with the video. We're gonna be talking about Lucemon, SM, and we're gonna talk about Magnamon X. We're gonna look at their stats. We're gonna just talk about how good of Digimon they are. Like these two, well, Magnamon is decent Digimon, but Lucemon is a great Digimon to have. It's top tier for sure for PvP. One of the top 5 best Digimon in PvP. He's just really good. So we'll look at the stats. We'll look at everything about him. And I have already made one of him. I'm trying to make as many as I can because these guys are just really good. Ideally, I would like to have 3 with nature resistance and 3 with fire resistance. And just like run with 6 of them in Coliseum. That'd be so fun. But my first one is a fire res, so I'll do a showcase with probably the light res when I get it going. But the fire res has some nice metals on it. But I'm trying to make them at least one of one. You know what I mean? One of each resistance right away. And I got the fire first, so I said, let's go with fire first. So I will probably do a showcase if I don't get my light one made here by tomorrow night or maybe early Saturday. But then I'll do another showcase with that one as well. Probably both of them, to be honest. I don't know. But let's get into this video. So Lucemon is going to be a dark type with a bright signature attack with a multiplier of 7. He does minor magical damage to all enemies with a 37% chance to apply a special poison. The poison is going to do minus 15% for 2 turns. That's freaking awesome. So he's going to be doing an AoE attack that has the capability of poisoning one of those 3 people. It's a 37% chance. If you run with 3 of these guys, very, very high chance that you're going to get a poison on your enemies. At least one of them. Like almost 100% guaranteed one of them will get it. But it's going to be really awesome. If it plays out, like if this plays out, like sometimes I feel like they kind of put these stats out there and I don't think the percentages are right. Call me conspiracy theory. But whatever, man. Like it's kind of sometimes these percentages don't seem very good. But so he's gonna have a 53 power. He's gonna have a 94% accuracy. That actually is pretty low actually compared to the normal types. The average is usually like 97%. So a 94% is gonna be significantly lower by 3%, and that's gonna make a big difference in my opinion. It's almost 10%, so man, that kind of sucks. It only has a 5% chance to crit. The AP cost is going to be 3, but the power is 53. So 53 times 7, that is 350. Let's see, 350, 371. Is that what I'm doing in my head? 371. So we're going to have 371, and that's going to be kind of bad. It's like kind of bad for an AoE attack. Even with a bright chip in there, it's going to be still low damage. But he does do magical damage, so a lot of people are going to have low defense to that. Their special defense is really low. So we're going to have that aspect to be beneficial to the signature skill. But the thing you're really going after is the poison. So that's going to be the primary thing you want to do with this one. He's going to do, like I said, decent damage. More towards the lower end of it, but it is what it is. He's going to be having such a great signature ability. We could withstand like the damage output because this guy is such a tank too. So he's going to be doing minimal damage, but he's such a tank with that poison. It's going to make up for it. And I'm super excited, man, to play against him. And because of him, I feel like we're going to see more skill lock because he is weak to skill lock. So that means that, you know, if you throw a skill lock on this guy, it's going to really suck because you don't want to run skill lock chips because it's minus 10%. If you're all the way, it's an A. If you're at 15%, that really sucks, man. That really sucks at 15%. So if you're at 10% and 8%, whatever it is for the A, I think it's 8 or 10, whatever it is. I should probably look that up. I don't use them anymore, so I don't really use them anymore because nobody uses skill locks. Like I would run into a person in top tier PvP, like top 1,000 players. They do like 1 out of 200 people I fought has a skill lock. So it's not very common anymore, but I feel like that might come into play a little more now that we have such really good Digimon out there, man. We have a lot of AoEers out there that are doing a lot of damage, and skill lock does affect that, but it's kind of hard to play against somebody when they skill lock you. So if you don't have that chip in it, it's going to suck. But this guy, I feel like, is going to bring some more skill lock into play because there's minus, a negative skill lock. He has weakness to skill lock. He's weakness to bright and fire. So maybe see some more Genkomons out there with skill lock. That would be ideal for this counter this Digimon. I feel like if you're gonna go for the resistance, primarily people are gonna go for light resistance because light is a more significant type out there. There's more light Digimon out there, and so we're not gonna see that many people running fire resistance, in my opinion, because you don't. Who are you scared of with fire? You're scared of Lord Nightmon and Genkomon. And there's a few other ones out there, but you primarily scared about those 2 Digimon, and you just don't see them that often. So they might come out to play, like they might come out more with this new Digimon coming out there, because this guy's going to be a must-have. If you guys have this guy, he needs to be on your PvP team if you're top tier. If you're just playing for for fun, you don't have to run him, but if you're trying to be competitive, this is going to be a Digimon you want in your rotation, just in case one of the top 6 Digimon you run with him. So he's for sure in the top 10 discussion for sure. I believe he's in the top 5 discussion. So definitely a really good Digimon to have. If you look at his HP, he has a 3749. His attack is a 4406. His defense is 6109. His special attack is a 4800. And then special defense is 6147. So his defense for both types are super beefy, man. This guy has huge stats with defense. He's really tanky. If you come look over here, we'll look at I think this is the defense one. Yeah, that was HP. This is defense. He is the 3rd highest Digimon in the game with defense. So if you guys have Craniomon, you know how tanky that guy is. This guy is just barely below him. So we're going to have this super tank with him. But if you look over here, he has the 4th highest HP in the game. So he's going to have such a high HP, such a high defense. He's a must-have, man. This guy's a really good Digimon to have. And hopefully you guys are close to getting him. At least one. One of them is, plenty. Ideally, if you... Actually, I don't know. I don't know if a team of 3 of them will work. Some teams just can't have 3 of the same Digimon, even if they're, really good teams. So, or good Digimon. So, I don't know if it's going to work with this guy. With my Craniomon, 3 Craniomon works really well. I would say an 85% win rate. This guy I feel like is going to be the same kind of caliber, so I don't want to say, hey guys, try to make 3 of them. But I'm going to, and I think it's going to do really well. The only bad thing about him is that, I guess against the power, I'll leave that alone for now because it's kind of it's kind of low. It's kind of bad. You could kind of put that in the bad category. But because it's kind of more you see a low number, you get really discouraged by that. But it's a ×7 multiplier. If you think of average type Digimon who do AoEs, they're usually pretty low. An AoE is going to be always lower than a single target. But you want to get that power up as high as you can, so you need to get those chips on there for sure. But another bad thing is going to be his speed. His speed is a 118, so that's very, very slow. So if you have an Alphamon, you know how it is, the struggles, how you're always going last. I won't even, if I have this guy, if I have Lucemon, I'm not going to even give him any speed chips. I'm going to stack him with defense and HP for sure. And I'm going to try to get that HP as high as I can. My Lucemon I have right now has a gold 4, I think, on his defense, and a silver 4, I think, on HP. So I'm trying hard to stack the defense for, you know, this Digimon HP and defense. And I'm kind of thinking, like, there's a lot of people who have special defense gold chips. I kind of think I want to have one of my Lucemons have a gold on my defense and special defense, and just make them even tankier, and then go with not speed, HP chips, and try to balance it out that way. Or for sure, you need to have a gold medal on HP and defense, or HP and special defense, or defense and defense. So those are the 3 stats I think he should have a gold medal on. If you have those, the attack is going to be really low. It's a 4006 or 4406. So no real point in putting medals into that one. If you have, like, you know, silvers you want to throw onto it just for, like, you know, to look cool, go for it. But I would not do that unless they're kind of like you have enough silvers for everybody else on your squad. You know, you don't want to have this guy who has the gold attack, because that's going to be very pointless. And just like a special attack, it will help his signature skill if you get some more power on his signature skill. And a gold medal might work on there as well. But primarily, this guy is going to be a stalling type strategy, a very tanky Digimon. So I'm going to run with my guys the signature skill, and then probably heals, all 3 of them heals. If I run a team of 3, all heals on them, or maybe 2 heals and 1 skill lock. I think that might be a pretty nasty team if I could get 2 of those. And when I say heals, unless you have a heal 5, I would go for heal 2. Of course, throw your heal 5 if you have it, because that's the best thing in the game is heal 5. But if you do not have a heal 5, I prefer heal 2s over heal 3. Because if you watch my Craniumon battles, my PvP Coliseum with my Craniumon, it's going to be the same strategy with Lucemon. I'm going to have, Lucemon, I'm going to have my first rotation, I'm going to probably go do my AoE with 2 of them, and then I'm going to do a skill lock on the 3rd Lucemon. And then we're going to do second turn heal with my heals if I need it. So I will have those in reserve, and hopefully when I do my first initial AoEs with my 2 Digimon, and then my 3rd one will do the skill lock, hopefully one of them will poison, or both of them will poison somebody. So we will be draining their HP while we're just like starting to put a little damage out there and just heal up, if you know what I mean. So if you see those Craniumon event or the Craniumon videos, that's kind of the same strategy I'm gonna go with these guys. But throw that skill lock on there probably instead. Or I don't know. There's stuff I want to try, but I think that's the primary strategy I'm gonna go with. I think that's gonna be the best solution. I really like the Craniumon team I have, how it has the AoE and the heals / poison, so that's really fun. But you don't really need a poison on this guy because he already has the capability of doing it with a signature skill, so no real point in having double poison on there. That's just my opinion. You might differ, but you could always go for the for sure poison if you have a poison, but I'd rather do damage while trying to poison, because there's a 37% chance. It's pretty high. So 1 in 3 chance pretty much. And if you have 2 of them going or 3 of them going, that's going to be hopefully somebody's getting poisoned every time. So that's the strategy I'm going to go with. But this guy's a really good Digimon to have. Like I said, he has a high defense, third in the game, 4th in the game HP. So really good Digimon to have. And I know I've kind of been rambling about him, but it's just very important to understand that this guy is a top tier Digimon and that you guys should really be going after this. So next one we'll talk about is going to be Magnamon X. So Magnamon X is going to be a neutral type with a weakness to dark and light. That kind of sucks because, you know, you see a bunch of Digimon out there that are dark and light. I'm going to have to say you're going to have to go with the dark resistance on this one, because now we have Belphimon, or of course we have Belphimon, but he's going to be coming, his mutant form will be coming soon. So we're going to have Belphimon mutant form. You're going to have Beelzemon mutant form. So there's going to be a bunch of Beelzemons out there, a bunch of Belphegons out there. They're already out there, so they're just going to come out even stronger. So you're definitely going to need that dark resistance for that. I hate to not have light because I know there's Alphamons out there, but the probability of running into a Belphemon / Beelzemon is way higher than a Alphamon. So definitely I would go for the dark resistance. So since he's going to be neutral, he's going to have those two weaknesses that just kind of makes neutral kind of suck, in my opinion. It's such a bad thing for neutral, man, to have those two weaknesses. Like the two strongest types in the game you're weak to. So it's kind of makes this guy a little obsolete, in my opinion. If he didn't have those resistance problems, he would be a way higher PvP candidate for like top 10 PvP Digimon. He would be higher on the scale. I don't know if he would be in the top 10, but he'd be a lot closer to the top 10. And I will do a top 10 eventually someday when I have more time. Like my top 10. I know it's been out there from other YouTubers and stuff, so I will do one as well. It's just, you know, I was waiting for more Digimon at first, and now I don't have the time. So it kind of sucks, but I will try to do more content for you guys, like that kind of stuff, discussions. But so since he has that weakness to two types that are very strong in the game, it kind of makes his his importance to your team go down, so significantly lower there. So his signature skill though is going to be a fire type, and that's another thing about him. I like the signature skill, so it kind of sucks that he has those weaknesses because it kind of makes it hard to use him in PvP. So it's going to be a fire type, multiplier of 3, minor magical damage to all enemies with a 70% chance to lower special attack and attack by 10% for 2 rounds. So it's a really cool thing because it's going to be fire. Fire is pretty good attack for a lot of different Digimon out there, and it will counter a lot of your dark Digimon. So a lot of the dark Digimon are going to have light resistance, so this is an AoE that's going to hurt a lot of dark Digimon. So that's why I like this fire attack. It's a multiplier of 3 of magical damage. Like we said earlier, magical damage is not something people really invest a lot of chips or metals into. So magical damage can do a lot of damage compared to just special, like a normal attack. So special attack is going to do a lot higher damage here. It has that 10% chance to lower their attacks. So that's not much, but you know, there's a 70% chance it's going to happen. So if you ran like 3 of these, it's for sure happening. Well, not for sure, but it's really high probability. Then another thing that sucks about him though is a 92% accuracy. That really sucks. That's really low. It's really low compared to the 97% when you normally see on those strong single targets. So that low percentage is going to be a little of a turnoff, to be honest. And then if you come look at his speed is also really low. So Lucemon and him have the same issues. It just kind of sucks. They're very similar in stats wise. You know, one varies in the attacks versus the HP. Like right here we have a 5611 special attack. Right here we have a 48. So this one is more kind of an all around kind of Digimon. It just kind of sucks that he has, like I said earlier, the weaknesses. Those are some bad weaknesses. He's resistant to skill lock, so that's good. Resistant to poison, so that's also good. So really good attributes. This is really killer, man. It's like makes him goes down in tears. But if you look at the HP, it's gonna be a 3242. His attack gonna be a 4207. That doesn't really matter because he is a magical damage. It does suck though, because if that was a higher attack, he would be doing higher auto attacks. So that could come into play in a tight situation. You could kind of lose because of that. His defense is going to be a 6034, so very high on the defensive aspect. If we come look over here, let's see, he is, oh there he is, 1 2 3 4 5. He's the 5th best defense in the game, so that is another good thing about him that is really good. So he has the high defense. The special attack is going to be higher here, like I stated earlier. That's going to give you more damage output with that magical multiplier of 3, so that's going to do really good. So it's a multiplier of 3, so it's going to be hitting for a total power of 360. So it's a little higher than the previous Digimon. His special defense, like the other one, is going to be high as well. So we have high defense, high special defense. So those are good things about this guy. So he's going to be very tanky. Just like these are both very tanky Digimon. He just has the issue of having, you know, bright and light resistance issues. So these are the two Digimon to have. Definitely, you guys saw my summoning video with this guy. Was not very good. I did not really like that banner. I think I went 6,000 in for 21 fragments. And it sucks because I don't even have a +4 Magnamon. I thought I did. I thought I had one, but I think that's when the vendors... Our vendor is pretty reliable. He doesn't really have a lot of issues. But he was down for like a week, I think a week or two back in when Magnamon came out, I think. And I did not have the stones to pull him, I think. So I do not have a +4 of him. So I'm so stupid. I'm over here spending 6,000 stones on Magnamon X, but I don't even have one. So it kind of sucks, man. So now I'm thinking, do I just wait? Or should I just summon and try to get a +4 and use the extra fragments to resistance train him and hopefully get light or dark? But I'm probably just going to hold out for a Magnamon event because we have to have one soon, hopefully. Usually when they drop these X Digimon, the fragments for the precursor would be in that event if it's a Bites event. But since this is not one of those, it will probably be in the next event. So I'm going to wait for the next event, and if it's not in the next event, it's probably in the within 2 weeks. We'll see him in a exchange. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'll probably just wait, but it is what it is. And I just realized I did not mention anything about the giveaway, so I will record that after this, and I'll just throw it in the front so you guys know about it. I think we'll do 2 people. Actually, we'll do 3 people. 3 people for 490. So. Whatever that comes out to. I'm really tired, so I'm not doing math in my head. Well, let's just do it. 4, 8, 12, 90, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80. Oh my god, I'm so tired. 13, 80. Oh my god, I'm looking so stupid now. 1380 plus what's 90? 90 is 1470. There we go. Jesus Christ, man. I'm so stupid right now. I'm tired. You guys are gonna be like, man, DG Gamer can't do math. But that's the video, guys. I'm glad I was able to put this out here. I got a little earlier start to my night, so we had time to record this video. So I'm gonna go and bottle feed some kittens right now because we are fostering kittens. My house is like a hellhole right now, man. We have 4 like 5-6 week old kittens that we are trying to get homes, rehome them, and we just brought in 4 new foster babies, and they're like 3 weeks old, so they still need to be bottle fed. So I gotta go bottle feed them, so that's what I'm gonna go do. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you guys for participating in these giveaways. Thank you for supporting my channel, and it really means a lot that you guys actually enjoy my videos, actually watch my videos. I never thought anybody would care to hear what I had to say about like Digimon or Dokkan or any of these games that I play. So it means a lot to me that you guys actually support the channel and stick around. And you know, I'm glad a lot of you have a lot of friends and made a lot of friends and have a lot of good time in the Discord. So it makes me really happy. I will find more time here soon. I'll juggle my life better and we'll be back to hopefully studying for my MCAT more seriously and back to producing content daily. So hopefully that happens soon, man. I miss it. But have a great night. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.